The Apple Watch has solved many problems in my life. It's helped me enjoy exercise more, it's helped me keep track of time more efficiently, it's helped me enjoy getting into a better sleep routine, and I've even used it to find devices I've lost or misplaced. So it's safe to say that this little device has changed my life for the better. In this video, I'm going to explain exactly why. I'm going to cover 5 of my favorite features of the Apple Watch, ranked from worst to best, and how you can leverage them in your own life. You might find number 1 pretty incredible. Number 5, locating misplaced devices and items. If you're anything like me, you probably often find yourself losing things like your phone in ridiculous places like under pillows or behind couches, leaving you frustrated and searching for long periods at a time, until realizing that what you're missing was actually right beside you all along. Nice one, Alex. The good news is that the Apple Watch can really help in these situations. For example, one feature I use a lot is playing a sound on my iPhone by swiping up from the bottom of the watch face, and then tapping on the top right button in the control center. After your iPhone starts sending out a high-pitched sound close by, it's then way easier to find. You've got to admit, that is insanely helpful. But there's more too. You can also use the Find My app on your watch to track down other Apple devices that you've left further away from home. This feature was once a lifesaver for me actually, because I was walking home one day after having finished teaching a music theory class at the Eastman School of Music, where I'm studying my PhD, and I hadn't realized that I'd left my backpack in the classroom with my MacBook and iPad inside. Now, as you can imagine, my first reaction was, oh my god, what if I've lost all my stuff forever or someone's stolen it? But then fortunately, I just used the watch to check where my things were and go and grab them. Here's how you can do that. After you've turned on the Find My feature on all of your devices, open the Find My app, select what you're looking for, and you'll see the location of your phone, iPad, or MacBook. You can then ask your watch to give you directions or to make your device play a sound so that people nearby can find it more easily. But what's really cool about this feature is that you can also use it to find accessories like your Apple Wallet, as well as anything to which you've attached an AirTag, which is Apple's own brand of Bluetooth tracker. But the best part is that this feature isn't nearly as useful as the other 4 coming up. Number 4 is storing music. Now, I go running a few times a week as a way of keeping active, but in the past, before I had an Apple Watch, I found it really uncomfortable to listen to music while moving around quickly, because I always had to bring my phone with me and have it rattling around in my pocket. One nice thing about the Apple Watch is that it just eliminates this problem, letting you listen to music without needing to bring your phone out with you. And here's the best part. You don't even have to use Apple Music to store music directly on your watch. You can also use other streaming services like Spotify instead, if you prefer. If you are an Apple Music user, then here's what you do. Open the Apple Watch app on your phone, tap My Watch, and then tap Music. Below Playlists and Albums, tap Add Music. And lastly, select the albums and playlists you want to sync to your watch. You just need to make sure your iPhone and watch are nearby and your watch is connected to power in order to start the syncing process. Then all you have to do is connect your headphones and you'll have no more worries about your phone falling out of your pocket when you're sweating like crazy trying to finish a 5K run in under 45 minutes. Okay, I promise I'm not actually that slow. That would be impressive. Number 3 is focus mode. Now, like you, I often find myself in situations in which I just have a bunch of work I need to get done. Maybe it's planning and preparing a YouTube video, maybe conducting my PhD research, or maybe it's just reading some important emails. And other times there might be an important meeting I have to attend, or I just want to spend uninterrupted time with people around me. Obviously, in all of these cases, like everybody else, I just don't want to be disturbed. And focus mode is a feature of the Apple Watch that helps me achieve that really well. So the way focus works is that it reduces distractions by only allowing you to receive the notifications you want, or which match your particular focus, and blocking out everything else. You can choose from Apple's default options like driving, personal, sleep, and work, or you can set up your own focus by individually selecting which apps and people can send you notifications. So, for example, if you need to concentrate on something really hard and you don't want anything to disturb you, but you still want your elderly grandparent to be able to phone you in case of an emergency, then you can set that up really easily. Once you've set your preferences, you can then share them across all of your Apple devices, which are signed in with the same Apple ID, by going to Settings, Focus, and then Turn on Share Across Devices. I personally use the sleep and work presets a lot because I find them the most helpful, but there are loads of customization options. In order to turn focus on or off, swipe up to open the control center and then touch and hold the current focus button. Then tap which focus you want and you'll be given options for how long you want to leave that focus on for. 1 hour, until tomorrow morning, or until you leave. If you haven't set up a focus at all, then the control center will show Do Not Disturb, which mutes every notification while it's switched on. And to turn off focus or Do Not Disturb, just tap the button again in the control center. Honestly, it's a great feature for helping you stay concentrated. Number 2, sleep tracking. Getting into a decent sleep schedule is hard. Busy full-time jobs often prevent us from getting the rest we deserve, and for those of us with more variable schedules like graduate students such as myself, or for the self-employed, it can be tough to adopt a healthy pattern at busy times. And to be perfectly honest, it is something I have struggled with myself in the past. But over time, I have managed to develop a healthier relationship with sleep, and the Apple Watch has definitely helped me do that. Here's how. First, the watch can record when and for how long you've slept, helping you keep track of how well you're sticking to a decent schedule. And although you might already know that the Apple Watch can track sleep in general, there's a ton of extra data points it collects that you might not know about too. If you just want to check basic data, then after you've worn your watch to bed, you can open the Apple Health app on your phone and navigate to sleep. Then you'll see how long and when you've slept. But there's also a lot more. During sleep, the watch will track your average time slept, average time in bed, your heart rate, and your respiratory rate. All this information makes it easy to check if you're sleeping healthily, as well as giving you a set of benchmarks that you can kind of use to gamify your health by improving your score over time. #MaxStats. And finally, there's feature number 1, workouts. Now, I try to exercise a few days a week, but there have definitely been times in the past in which I've fallen in and out of the habit of doing it because I've prioritized other tasks in my life, like work, studies, and maintaining healthy relationships. But there are a ton of ways I've used the Apple Watch to help me exercise more regularly, and I want to share some of them with you here. First off, I use the watch to monitor workouts by opening the Workouts app and then selecting the routine I'm doing. The watch gives you loads of choices, from walking and running to yoga, Pilates, core training, and even options like Tai Chi. Okay, I've never actually done that one, but I'm sure it's pretty fun. After I finished exercising, I opened the Apple Health app in order to check my stats such as time, distance, pace, average heart rate, and heart rate recovery time. Your Apple Watch also graphs estimates of your VO2 max over time in order to help you benchmark and improve your cardio fitness score. I think mine needs a bit of upgrading. Now, one of the things I love most about the workout tracking feature of the Apple Watch is just how easy it is to control. You can pause your workout by tapping the crown and side buttons simultaneously. You can enable the watch to pause automatically if you've stopped running at some traffic lights. You can automatically connect the watch to compatible gym equipment in order to take more accurate indoor readings. You can set the watch to detect when you're exercising and remind you to start or stop tracking. And after you've been swimming, you can even press a button and roll the digital crown in order to eject water from the watch in order to help it dry out and keep it from being damaged. I mean, that's astonishing. So those are some of the main reasons why I've loved using an Apple Watch, and why, if you're looking for ways to use technology to help you establish healthier life habits, I'd unreservedly recommend it. If you like this video, consider hitting the like button, and if you wouldn't mind subscribing, I would massively appreciate it, as we are so close to hitting 1,000 subscribers. To learn more about the best productivity enhancement features on Apple devices, watch this video here. To see my review of my favorite iPad case, click here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.